Good morning, vinyl community. This is Brandon. I'm here for a special edition video. I just saw Depeche Mode last night for the first time in over 20 years. It was fantastic. They were great. The venue, you know, I could leave it as Tinley Park, Illinois. Not the best venue, but Depeche Mode was fantastic. As always, the last time I saw them, and playing in the background, by the way, is Live Violator, or Violator Live. This was recorded at Dodger Stadium in 1990. I was there for this one. It was a fantastic concert. You know, one of the biggest albums, of course, they've ever had. Yeah, it's a really good record. But anyways, what I want to do today is pick my favorite 8 Depeche Mode studio albums. So I have a lot of Depeche Mode, I don't know, 30 some odd Depeche Mode singles, studio albums, compilations and whatnot, and but I'm only going to focus on my favorite 8 studio albums. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do, and here we go. So the first one, Ultra. So they played a couple songs from Ultra. They played Barrel of a Gun and Home. Ultra is a really good record. I still think they're in the same style in their new music. Fantastic record. This is on Rhino, I think. So that's Ultra. 97. The second Depeche Mode record I ever heard was, I don't know, I guess when Depeche Mode came out I was 10 or 11 years old, and I don't think they really hit big in the States until People Are People. So I got People Are People, and then I got this one. I think it was in that order in which I found out about them. This is Some Great Reward, 1984. Fantastic record. I mean, it's got Something to Do on it. This one also has People Are People, It Doesn't Matter, Somebody, Master and Servant, and Blasphemous Rumors, which is one of my favorite Depeche Mode songs of all time. Alright. And this is on Sire. Awesome. The next one is the new album. Delta Machine, and Welcome to My World was really cool. So that's the Delta Machine. This one's on Columbia. They did 3 or 4 songs from it. They were all really good. It's a really solid album. Yeah, I highly recommend it if you don't already have it. I actually think it's one of the best albums that's come out last year. Maybe it's because I'm a big fan of Depeche Mode, but I really do think it's a great album. I'll do that later. Next one is the first record I ever owned, and yeah, this is People Are People. And this isn't a compilation. I don't consider it to be one, but I believe this came out for the American market. They weren't really doing so well out here in the States until this record. I think this is the one that launched them. And it has People Are People. You know, it does have songs from the previous couple albums. Work Hard, Told You So is really cool. Get the Balance Right, Leave in Silence, Pipeline, and Everything Counts. I mean, the second side is a monster too. love People Are People. Again, this is on Sire and came out the same year as Some Great War. I can't remember which one came out first, but this is the first one that I ever owned. So it introduced me into Depeche Mode. Next one is Songs of Faith and Devotion. I think this is the last one. Last one on Sire, released by Rhino. Yeah, this is a re-release. So this one has, you know, I Feel You, Walking in My Shoes. Let's see, they did Walking in My Shoes. Is that the only song they did? I love In Your Room, but they didn't do that one. It's one of my favorite songs. So yeah, this is one of the best for me. I really love this one. I think this is the time where Dave was having a lot of trouble. Alright. Okay. And then we're down to the last three now. And all three of these are monsters and very difficult to put in any kind of order, but I went ahead and did it. Alright, so the first one is Violator. I don't know, you know, I've heard this music probably more than any other Depeche Mode music. And I kind of noticed in the concert that this was, the songs that came from this were the ones that most people gravitated towards. However, Just Can't Get Enough, still, they played it, and it still brings up the crowd big time. That was the highest point, I think, for the crowd. But in general, people, I mean, this, I think this is the most famous record. So the whole thing is great, I have to say. World in My Eyes, Swedish Perfection, Personal Jesus, Halo, Waiting for the Night, Enjoy the Silence, Policy of Truth, Clean. I mean, this is a ridiculous record. I don't know, maybe the reason why I put it third is I've just heard it so much. It was on the radio for so long growing up in California. Yeah. Just not as unique, I guess. Next, Music for the Masses. Just love this record, the variety that it has. Never Let Me Down Again, they played last night. Totally awesome. Things You Said, Strange Love, of course, was a huge single back in the day. But I love Little 15. Behind the Wheel mixed with Route 66 in the Violator concert was amazing. Route 66 was a single during this era, not on the record. Nothing, Love Nothing, and then Pimp, the last song. Cool ending. Cool ending. Just love this. These two, the top two, I think the reason why I like them the best is the mood that they set. They have such an amazing mood to them. I don't know. Sire, fantastic. 1987, I think. Yeah, 1987. And my favorite Depeche Mode record of all time, yeah, I was 15 years old, I think, when it came out. I believe it's 1985, and that's Black Celebration. They played Black Celebration, and it was awesome last night. Oh man! So this has just amazing songs on it. It's got Black Celebration, Fly on the Windscreen, and then it's got Marty's solos, great solos. Sometimes, of course, is on there. And all right, so Dave has lost a slight step in his vocals, but his energy makes up for it. I mean, he's maybe more energetic than he ever was before. And Martin, he hasn't lost anything in his vocals. He is great. But yeah, anyway, so we got Sometimes, A Question of Time, Stripped, But Not Tonight. I heard that in Europe, during the European leg of the tour, they were playing But Not Tonight, and they didn't play that here. But I was really pleased to hear Never Let Me Down Again from Music for the Masses, which I don't think was on the European tour. Anyways, this record is the best for me. It's awesome. 1985 on Sire. Fantastic. Black Celebration. So those are my top 8 ranked favorite Depeche Mode records. I think they have 13 or 14 studio albums so far. Hopefully they keep on going. Yeah, I had a great time. Alright, everybody have a great day, and thanks a lot for listening.